at nighttime.
That's fun.
Oh, cool.
I knew Aiden would appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no, like we get full rainbows here. It's like the sky during sunsets are amazing here.
Yeah,
it's the one thing I like about the desert.
It's because of greenhouses and their lights that they use. So it's literally like a vibrant purple.
Lean back again. I think I saw some light on your face.
Oh, yeah. There's a light right behind me that's refracting through here, and that's where you're getting some of the purple hues there. Not on point, but yeah, because that's not a green screen yet. Because moving, and
so it's not Aurora Borealis.
Lights.
It's
you know what they're growing?
Chemicals.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. So Leamington is the largest greenhouse.
Yes, I
operation
actually
in
know.
North
I had a really cool idea, and I still might go with it. You know how they do wine tours?
Yeah.
Weed tours.
They do them both down here.
They do weed tours? It's a thing?
I'm sure if I looked into it, it probably, yeah.
Because I looked into it, and it wasn't a thing, and I was just like, gonna grab that little frag.
And now we have Matt dancing around doing the...
This is the growing
Christmas every day!
This is the growing capital of Ontario.
Yeah, it really is. They used to grow tomatoes there like crazy.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Crazy.
It says right on the sign is like, tomato capital of Ontario.
And
then they realized a better product.
The Chamber of Commerce in Leamington is having some issues because everyone else in the world wants to dub it the weed capital of Ontario.
Yeah.
And they're just like, we're not putting that on our sign.
It's like, but you tax it and it makes you the most money.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another taxable episode of Weed Shot First. No, that'd be a Star Wars thing. The Spice Must Flow. Nope. It is October, and in October, we play our evil campaign, because we complain about playing First Edition, some of us do. First Edition, Hell's Vengeance, the Foul Parody podcast. When last we left the party, we are entering round 7, and this will be the third episode of a single battle. Boy, guys, it's been a while since we did a triple header. Nice.
This is a good one, though. This is a good one.
Yeah.
2 bumbling thieves, because they're clerics, with scritchy thief tools, and I want to say Kuribo.
Beto Kaiba.
A little baby angel squishy thing that someone's going to try and dissect soon. Luca, you were, as for free, yelling out, it's this, and it's this, and this, and this, knowledge planes, yeah. Did you want to continue to drag your spider friend?
Oh, yes. Well, mentioning as I pass. Oh, it's a Kuribo. Do enjoy that. It's planar good, neutral good creature. Anyways, off the body, please. Thank you. Okay.
I recommend
Continuing.
a nice light cream hollandaise sauce. Enjoy that. What?
Yep. Continues dragging the body in. I finally got this one in.
Hey. Okay.
How long does the grease last for, by the way?
Grease, the spell lasts for 1 minute per level, so 2 minutes.
Okay, a long time, yeah.
It's always Rom that you guys cast grease in the bar, and Rom had to slide around it, and it's always poor Rom.
No, I jumped over it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because I got the natural 20 because that was the only way I was going to make the acrobatics check.
Hey, well, now you got a perfectly good couch. You're taking this couch with you. It's your turn, Rom. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Sorry, Luca. I'll give you a double, but I'll leave you there. You know what? I'll be nice and just pull this body a little bit further back. Rom, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so I will actually reach down and attempt to touch this thing with a touch of corruption.
Hey now.
Let's do ranged melee.
Miss.
And I missed. Okay.
Poke.
Yep. Miss it, and then
I mean,
with that
it
same
is
hand.
also... It should be prone, right?
No, not necessarily.
I don't know. It fell out of the sky.
Yeah, but it doesn't say falls prone. It just says
as a strength. I'm struggling as a move. I remember I started wiggling around. I was joking about getting on the couch, but it just, it's moving around, so not so prone.
Yep. And that's fine with me.
Yeah, I didn't say get up, but yeah, I'm going to take that. Big knees.
Move action to grab my scimitar, and then I'm done.
Okay. Nico.
More pain. More pain.
I thought you were going to say, well, I kick it prone. I mean, go kick the baby.
If I thought I could succeed at it, I'd be all on that. 7 points. He gets a DC 15 fortitude save.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the negative bonus stacks, but it'd be cool if it did.
Fail.
So he takes full damage, and if he didn't have that negatives, it doesn't say it doesn't.
I'm still wiggling. I'm in rough shape, that's for damn sure. But
and is there anything else I would like to do? Yes, as a move action, I will reach into my cloak and pull the potion, so it's ready to.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. It's Wooloo's turn. Yay, I have a name. It's got to be something I can do besides rolling around here. Let's have a quick look again. Well,
Could lay down dead.
It is supposed to break within 2d4 rounds, so...
Okay, roll
The
2d4.
Samir, give me 2d4. It's your bag. Yes.
Broke.
Yes. 2. Okay, it breaks. All right. I totally provoke as I fly straight up in the air. I
All of the
provoke from Simbli and
provokes.
Rom.
I'm going to attempt to grab it.
Okay.
Two for a 7, so I miss.
Miss Simri. It's
Yeah.
attack of opportunity. What do you want to do?
I'm just looking at this combat thing again. So again, like in the combat area, melee I have a +3, ranged I have +5. But in the actions, beside my dagger, it just says 1. Oh, there's the +3. Sorry. Okay.
If you wanted to try to grab it, it would be the CMB.
No.
Dagger.
I was trying to stab it.
Okay. Miss. I fly. Thank God. Fly, fly, fly.
Now,
50
I don't
foot.
get one if I'm
Good turning.
prone?
I shoot straight up in the air. Yeah, sure. Do you have prone fighting?
No, I don't have prone fighting.
Then you take
but
you get your attack, but you could probably take penalties.
Okay.
Fighting while prone, Aiden. Without
Yeah,
defeats.
there's penalties.
-4 penalty to attack roll.
Yeah, but if you can get hold of an ankle, if you want to go for the CMB, man.
Oh yeah, I can do that too, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, still -4. I'm gonna swing something. I don't know what yet. Let me get that character
Well,
sheet.
decide before you press dice, but if you want to grab it or restrain it, that's a CMB if you're going to try to attack it. But this thing has been very resistant to slashing and stabbing, and you know what I mean? But it seems to be
Right.
restrained pretty easily by its size.
Where is that CMB button?
It's on combat, just under your melee attack and ranged attack.
Right at the bottom.
Oh, right, yeah. And
You're all the way at the bottom.
well, bam, 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 bam. Natural one. Get them all out. Don't worry.
He
Slaps
reaches
himself
over
in
and
the face.
he grabs the laying wrist of the body.
No, we both rolled so low, we just grab hands.
You have a moment.
Both of your attacks kind of
Sometimes
tangle up in
when
each
you touch.
I was thinking about it. Well, now.
Professor, wrong thing.
Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hell.
That wasn't a hand he grabbed.
Well,
All right.
if you ever done with
Grab the
this
wrong
mortal
baby's
coil-
arm, if you know what I'm saying.
As a move action, I will retrieve my bow that fell with me, and as a move action, I will shoot up in the air. Whoosh. Fly straight up 50 feet.
I think you can only go half feet straight up, or you have to make a fly check, something like that. Flying rules get really complicated in first edition, I think.
Especially you
Fly.
winging it.
Fly, plus 16. 19. whoosh, even if I only get 25 feet. Peace. I'm out.
Flying up at a greater than 45-degree angle is a 20 check.
Yeah, fly DC 20.
Fail.
Okay. So what happens if I fail? I don't fly, or I don't make maximum
Wings of
speed? Or-
Fury.
If you fail a check, you
You make bee sounds.
I think it just means you just don't. Not that way, because you just can't make that.
Yeah, you just
particular
don't
check.
move. But if you failed it by 5 or more, you plummet to the ground.
On the
But you,
ground.
but you didn't.
So he flutters up, and you guys clash, that kind of thing. But I'm still covered in so much goop or whatever. I kind of like do the.
And all the touching hands is like, no.
He's spending all of his actions sort of like dodging you guys and flapping to stay propellant as opposed to actually get any altitude. However, I will say, since I'm not failing it by 5 or more and like touch the ground, he's just hovering in his square, still right in front of you guys. Did not make any progress. I'm just technically flying.
He didn't get touched. That's progress.
I went from standing to hovering, but I didn't go up any. I didn't technically move any feet up, any squares up, but flapping away. And that brings us to Simmery.
So I have another tangled foot bag.
Well, hang on. Your first one broke. Let me put my damn dexterity back for you. Okay. All right. I'm ready for you.
All right. Range, touch, range.
So you pull your
Range.
second bag out. And
Yeet. Oh, that was so close to a 16, but no.
It's the
13. Smack.
Hits the wall. Natural one, we'd roll for Rom maybe, but hits the wall. Slosh. Oh, not falling for that again.
Boo.
Boo. Professor Niles Pronin. Get
Okay.
it? He's prone.
I stand up from the pronin position.
Ah! You poke! But I have a bow, so I guess you don't.
You evoke and I evoke. Yeah. So I stand up.
Oh, I stab you with my arrow I'm holding. No, that would be evil. No, they're rubbing off on me. You get up.
That's an improvised weapon. The Pathfinder 1 rules are evil.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You get up
I'm not
and you what?
Pathfinder 1's. I would like to say mine and grab.
Okay. CMB
Yes.
versus my CMD.
It's not a 1. It's a 5.
100% better.
2.
What can I
Yeah.
say? It's a great improvement. He gets the most improved evil guy award.
It doubled.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have him targeted for you.
That
What
doesn't
is my
mean it.
CMD? 16.
Greater than. Yeah.
Well, I'll just give you guys something to shoot for. Get it? Okay.
Yep.
Another big grab and a swish, and he's flying all around, which brings us to Luca. Rom, get ready. You're on deck. Round 8.
Well, Luca walks back to the door, getting ready to grab the next body. Notices that the Kuribo is free again. I leave for 5 seconds, and I'm going to cast.
Oh, actually, around is 6 seconds, Jay.
And I'm going to cast Disorienting Quake. Again, upping the.
Does that affect anybody
DC.
that's not touching the ground?
Yes, it's more like I'm affecting your cochlea.
You know what?
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
we spent 3 Star Wars episodes. I'm not touching that. Just roll your damn dice or tell me what my save is.
Yes,
Nope.
Jeff never touches the cochlea.
Nope, stop it.
Yeah, especially
I don't
since
need
it's
to
his
roll
son-in-law.
dice. I don't need to roll dice. You need to roll a DC 16 fort save.
Oh, constantly attacking my fortitude. We had some penalties on this guy. It was a bunch of attack bonuses and stuff, but did any of my saving throws affected?
Let me check that.
From your inflict pain from the Tanglefoot bag or from the shaken condition, which lasts... Was that a minute or was it rounds?
Minus 1 penalty to attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks. It does not say saves.
Okay.
Shaken is round based. I think at this point it's off.
Okay.
If it hadn't been already.
It's the grease that's 1 minute, not the shaken. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling better. +2 fortitude. Yeah, here we go. What was the DC again?
16.
Oh, I was on a 16 and it tipped to the 3. Denied.
So you cause chaotic energies to violently shake and disorient the target of the spell. The target is shaken for 1 round and must make an acrobatics check or fall prone.
Or in my case, a fly check.
I guess so. DC 20.
Okay. My fly is 16, my acrobatics is only 10. And as much as I'd like to overrule going, well, I'm flying and blah, blah, it does specifically ask for acrobatics. And this is my thought. Acrobatics is about your brain and center of balance, using your legs and arms to keep yourself vertical, not necessarily feet on the ground. Flying keeps you loft. So I will honor the spell and go with acrobatics with only a +10. 17.
Then you succeeded the... Oh, wait, no. It's a DC 20, so you fall prone.
Okay. So he gets upended and sort of flies into the ground, wings still flapping, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because as he turns in air, the wings just propel forward and... Okay. So he hits the ground. God help me. Imode. You move, you cast, you're done?
That's it.
Rom. It's on the ground. Let me put prone condition on the creature for everyone to enjoy for half a round. 1 moment, please, while I inflict prone.
It's a ROM pile.
Happy day, happy day. Yeah, it's going to be. Prone. Okay, I'm all proned. I'm all pruned and proned and ready for Rom. Rom, what do you do?
I'm going to attempt to grab it again.
Okay. Gotta have CMB if you want to grapple me.
I got a 12, which looks like a hit. Due to it being prone.
Would you just do that audibly? I did like the smile and the thumbs up for my shitty lyrics, but would you just verify my existence by unmuting and telling me something? It would mean a lot because you're a professional singer.
Very nice, sir.
Very
nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we both have the grapple condition. It also does provoke an AOO, but
From me?
I think it has its bow. Yeah, it has its bow. So
I don't.
Slap him! Slap him! I mean, normally I don't advocate people beating on my party members, but
well,
I'm evil.
If it's untrained and unarmed, it slapping would also provoke an AOO. From
the baby
me.
slaps you and you just punch it out.
Punch the baby.
From the outside looking in, there's just a bunch of us just haymakers.
We here on Rollmongers do not advocate for baby
I saw
slapping.
them beating a baby.
Yeah,
We
I'm
do,
just
however,
waiting for-
find it hilarious.
I am so glad it's the middle of the night, man. People going by and you guys are wrestling this with this winged child on your porch. Go back to your, Nico's like, go back to your rooms.
Get
Right
off
here.
my lawn.
All right, that's me.
Okay. So mad. It goes to slap you and you slap it. No, I can't. That's just too, yeah.
You did also skip Nico.
Yes, you did.
I was on you.
Yeah, I think you switched to him to maybe do an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, to apply grabbed.
Oh,
Or grappled.
Right. Which, yeah, so it's still your turn. I was just having, yeah, because
Oh.
the Wolo's actions are reactionary actions, not, so I haven't skipped Nico. I just, I've got to flip you guys are watching the flag up and down. I have to apply, so yeah. Nico,
Yeah.
I'm going to shut that damn thing off. Nico!
Well, since he's down again, I'm just gonna keep the potion in my hand, but with my other hand, I'm going to do the inflict pain finger motions
Blah blah blah.
and do it again. So, Fortitude 15 check, please, sir.
We have the fortitude.
Oh, you hit
15.
it. So half
15.
damage.
Okay. Half a 5.
2.
Okay. Unfortunately, yeah. But still, whittling
take it.
away.
Yep.
This is one tough. I'll make him tough. You know, Baby Dewey from Roger Rabbit. I got an explainular lost in a yeah.
What's with everyone touching me in the spot and the diaper spots? You all a bunch of sick heads or what?
Nico, you done?
Yes, because I have to spend a standard to drink the potion. So I'm
You
done.
move? Okay.
I could move. I am not going to.
Thought you cast a spell.
I did cast a spell.
I thought drinking potions was moving actions.
It's a standard action. If
Oh,
I
right.
can
You move
sub
to
it in
pull it
for-
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's now Wolo's turn. Wolo is prone. Here we go.
Wolo
I-
speaking in third person.
Prone and grabbed.
Prone
Wolo
and
doesn't
grabbed.
like prone.
So, grappling rules. I can try to break the grapple by doing what? CMB versus your CMD?
Yes.
Okay.
Or escape artist check.
Which is straight dexterity, right? Yeah, they're the same.
It's whatever the score is, but yeah.
Yeah, not trained. Okay, no, that's fine. CMB. Don't touch my diapers. Yeah, 1, 2, -1. Even though it's a +3, so all the penalties and crap that are on me are affecting me nastily. I try to. Well, let's have your post check.
Oh,
your CMD,
it's not
your CMD,
opposed.
Yeah. Simmery.
Now your sneak attack works.
Excellent.
You take penalties when trying to interfere with a grapple, unfortunately. When attacking into a grapple in ye old rules. Anyone trying to interfere from the outside of grapple takes penalties to attack. You can assist said grapple, but if you're going to try and stab in there, because there's two
I'll
people
try and
rolling around like a
assist
dog
then.
I
Oh,
don't
you
know
should
about
just stab.
that.
I say go
Yeah.
for stab. 100%. He's got penalties because he's prone. I bet you they cancel themselves out.
I only have.
I
I'm
don't
not
see anything
seeing-
about penalties.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, there's no penalties for that.
Nice.
Yes.
There is.
Yes.
Then what's the mention of the outside or the third person?
You're thinking about shooting.
Sorry.
So 19 crit confirmed. So that was a 22 and then a 13?
Yep.
Yeah, so crit
And I
confirmed.
confirmed it. Yep. All the dams.
Don't forget the sneak attack damage and all doubles. Oh my god, yes.
So how much damage do I get to deal now?
Just push.
Should do it
the damage
automatically.
button. Yeah, push the damage. It's a window. Your kukri says like D4 whatever. Just click on that D numbers.
Do.
The dagger damage dice.
There's action tab.
I'm in the
Well, your
action
character-
tab.
Okay, so there's a big gray square
So-
that'll say 1d4 plus 1.
And I clicked on it.
Just click on the box.
I did.
You
Nothing.
might have to
Double
just
clicking.
drag it.
Yeah, drag it onto the D.
There we go.
No, you don't get to roll for me. Fluff off. There you go. 7.
Nice.
I was trying to show you how to do it. Anyway,
And now your
7.
sneak attack damage, which is included.
No, sneak attack does not get doubled in first edition.
No, but it's included for the
Hmm.
purposes of bypassing damage reduction.
Yes.
So your 7 only does 2, but you do get to stack a d6. So roll a raw d6 for sneak attack, which is a 5, giving your 7 back. So this thing, where are we here? Takes that much damage. Okay. Between the non-lethal and lethal damage. She stabs it, and it faints. Simri for the win. Niles.
I crawl over.
Little free baby grabbing. All right. Thank you. Yanks it out from Rom with the ankle. Mine.
Make a combat maneuver check.
He's like,
Niles,
no,
what-
I'm going to tear this apart first.
Yeah. No, evil party becomes PvP. Niles, what do you do? We'll stay in combat. That's fine with me. Everybody fights over it like a bunch of wolves. I'm cool with that.
Well, hello.
You do.
Rom, you must help me take this to my room. Lab. Same thing.
Should we not interrogate it first?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to talk when he wakes up and his skin's all flayed back and he can see his own heart beating through his ribcage.
One can only hope.
Oh my god. He's got the wings pinned on a corkboard right in front of it as it wakes up.
Exactly. I'm like, absolutely.
Come, quickly. Let's not waste
Iron
any time.
spikes tagging it to the wall.
Concern is it isn't going to wake up once it gets under your knife.
Oh, he will wake up. Trust me, I want him to be alive for much longer than you do, probably.
I want him to be awake.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. All right, let's go. And I'll just start dragging him to the office. Look, he says he's going to keep him alive. He's gonna keep him alive. It's fine. I just want to make sure it wasn't. All right, pop the heart. Dissection.
Oh, and Rom, grab that one too. I've noticed he was still breathing too.
A little human cherub centipede action coming in the future here.
I don't know. We'll feel I'm feeling spicy in this season.
Spicy.
So yeah, I'll lift up the unconscious one and the cherub and drag them both in.
The unconscious one is in the thing. The not so unconscious one is the one that's still in the doorway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
the one in the doorway is dead.
Yeah, now that doesn't.
Then I will walk into the office, grab the unconscious one, and bring them into Niles' office.
Rom, have I ever told you about the intricate delicacies of the inner workings of the body?
Yes, many times. I don't need to hear it again. I'm not
Gather
going to
round,
remember.
Children, it's time for a learning session.
It's education time, everybody. Let's learn a lesson. Listen to
You've
what
successfully dissected your frogs. Let's move on.
Nico and Luca sit cross-legged and scoot over to the chalkboard, all excited.
on the chalkboard, there's a cherub pinned to it.
Yeah, into
Yeah.
it. Kooky Bill.
Haul it in. I'm gonna put that potion back in my pocket because things have calmed down. Take a look outside, and once everybody's inside, close the door.
Nothing to see here.
Actually, once I put the bodies back and they strap them down, I will go outside and start cleaning the deck.
I was gonna say, I'm
Because
assuming
there
we
is-
move the one in out.
Yeah, I'll move the corpse in and then start cleaning the deck because I know there is
Okay.
a mountain of blood there.
What do you do with the angelkin? what do you do
that
with Bola?
we're strapping to a table.
Okay, in Niles' room over here?
Yes.
He's...
Okay, so you secure him. Okay.
Wait, I get evil point because my birthday's coming up. And I'm going to start next episode with an angelkin strapped to a table. Oh, it's Festivus.
It's festival time. Okay, so Niles... Are we leaving Niles alone with this thing?
No, I'm going to watch. I'm not going to
I am
stop him
too.
from doing anything, but I'm going to watch.
Yeah, me too.
So to strap this thing to the table, I will actually take the scarf that I have wrapped around my neck, kind of tucked under. Actually,
Oh, the
not
table has
armor.
straps already, and they're highly adjustable.
Oh, and that's fair. I don't want this thing getting out.
Very well.
And
Take
as
10
I
minutes to cast animate tools for a hammer and some nails. And we'll literally pin this thing to the friggin'
Conjurer's
table.
tool belt. Let's go.
okay, fine. I'll use my reinforced scarf on the not dead human then.
Yeah, we have
Tie
to
him
put
to a
him in one of
chair.
the chairs in a sitting position so when he wakes
Yeah.
up, he can be witnessing us defecating his guardian angel.
Put the
quote
mirror
unquote.
on the ceiling. Yeah. We don't want you to miss this.
No, he'll
Yeah,
be
don't
questioned
worry, the
second.
scientists have this.
Okay.
Yes, for science.
For learning.
The dead cleric. What are we doing with him?
Leave him in the corner for now.
He's not dead. He's sleeping.
No, there's one that's literally slain. Unfortunately, Simmery. One is
Well-
unconscious and one is slain.
See, we have 2 guys locked up in jail cells
Yeah,
behind
and they
us.
need
So
to
if,
eat.
oh God, they know that he's dead. We're gonna have to kill them too.
Yeah,
Or we
but
just
much
frame them
work.
as the murderers.
Wait, actually, we carry it.
Ooh,
We
that's
carry
good.
it out
and
to the
very
vines.
evil.
You'd have to have some very compelling evidence. Plus, the people like those innocent farmhands that try to get rid of you, and they suddenly switched sides and killed the good guy clerics. That's a lot of work. It's a stretch, but
Does anyone
They
have a
tried to break
tarp
in.
or a large blanket?
problem solved. Anyway,
Okay,
dead,
perfect. I will wrap the
Doorbell, be
body,
back.
and I'm just going to start walking with the body wrapped out of town and toss it in the shrine of Aristil.
Okay.
Oh, the one with the vines?
Yeah,
That's clever.
I mean it's like 3 a.m.
Those mid rolls are scaring me.
Yeah.
They could be bad. They could be good.
Hmm.
We
It's
don't know.
right on that cusp.
He's got to cross town in the middle of the night and go at the east gate or whatever, to, like with a rug, it's,
I go walking with the corpse.
yep, dripping blood at the back of the carpet.
No, he does Kronk, Emperor's New Groove. Duh.
Simmery, that leaves you and the unconscious cleric. What do you want to do?
Well, you keep poo-pooing on my idea of pretending that he's not dead, so I don't know. Put him in an inconspicuous corner.
No, he is not
He's
dead.
not dead.
This one's not
I've
dead.
taken the corpse. You have the still living guy.
Ah, sorry, I was getting the door. We only have 2 cells. Boo.
Now we have the bare patch where the rug used to be in the middle of jail cell. Someone's got to replace that rug.
Hey, here's for roommates.
Well, I think we could put Urkel and Burkle in the same cell, and it wouldn't cause too much of an issue.
Yeah, probably. Throw those 2 together and then dump the unconscious guy in his own.
And yes, let's fabricate a nice concocted story about how this winged beast appeared amidst this battle. That must have been the inspiration for them to try such a dastardly feat. And fortunately, we saved you from its possession, but your
Unfortunately, your
compatriot unfortunately needed to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Extinguished.
The only one way to end the possession.
We tried to exercise him. Apparently, he was out of shape.
The possession was purely parasitic, and it
You guys
completely.
are overthinking this. They did something round 1. It's all the evidence you need. Obscuring
Oh,
mist.
okay.
Shadow attacked me right through the doorway. We defended ourselves. Did Rom step
Wait.
out of the building? No. Did we see who and what it was? No. Rom's a very aggressive doorman. Skewer. Oh, I got lucky with my scimitar. He went down.
No
And
ticket.
then Rom rolled, like Rom, rah, 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 rah. Then Simmery came up. Then we identified who the second guy is. And on our benevolent mercy, sorry for the accident, we, subdued both both
But they-
Ram and
but-
the dead baby.
But they still committed a crime.
Now, you can't prove they cast obscuring mist unless you can find a witness. Right, because you guys are all deputized, so it's just like the Baron men claim that these clerics, and this is if anyone peeps, or if you guys just want to have a trial again, or
I mean, we might
Yeah,
be able
that's
to
true. That's true. As of right now, though, but this is the story that we're telling Lacall, not the story that we're telling like the town. We're telling him that like it was wild. You guys were just at our door, and
Oh, so you guys
we
you
tried to
telling
ask you what
Lacall
was
that
going on, and
Lauren died. It was an accident. Lauren's dead by accident. You're an asshole, Lacall. It was your mist. How do we know? Because it was still there after he died. It's on you. Why am I helping? What do you guys do? Why am I helping you so much?
your eyes just
Realizing that
miraculously rolled up into the back of your head, and suddenly we knew it wasn't you anymore.
I do feel like I should, realizing that like the sound of a body being slumped into a bag and being dragged down the porch meant, oh, I should probably go clean up. So I'm gonna leave them here with some extra hammers, and I'll go cast prestidigitation on the porch.
Very
Okay.
good.
Clean up the blood. Simmery, okay. Simmery, did you want to wait until Lauren wakes up, or this is just, it's irrelevant when he does, that's the story we'll feed him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you want
Are the
in on
two in
this?
the other cell saying anything?
You pull one out, you're armed, right? You told them sort of community, not really indentured service, but community service. Nico had them clean all the shit off the front of the thing. You know?
Yeah, I'm not asking who they are. That wall, so like I see like circles that show bars, and then there's a wall with 2 doors to lead in, so they haven't seen anything.
That's what I was saying earlier. They don't know shit. They don't know anything about, like, they heard maybe a battle, but they didn't see anything.
Awesome.
They see you coming in with Lauren and locking him up, and he's unconscious.
Cool.
That's it. They're like, wow, she's strong. That dude's wearing chainmail. She just fireman carry him right in there.
Oh, take his
Great.
stuff off.
That's sure.
Take his
Loot the body.
weapons. Search the
Okay.
search him. You should probably also search the body, Rom.
Luca.
Sorry,
there's a-
what? I
there's-
can't hear you. I'm crosstown.
Take shiny.
Luca, there's 2 maces on the porch that the guys dropped when they fell. Right?
Oh, those look
It's-
heady.
It's loot the body time. What fun things do we get from? The angel has a little bow. He's got a little short bow. Pale white. And little quiver with arrows. All completely like porcelain white. But it's basically just a short bow. I'm just having a double check here. It says Masterwork Longbow, but it only does D6. And it's a tiny little dude with a tiny little bow. So I think that's a typo. I'm going to say Masterwork Short Bow. Anyway.
No, you can have small-sized longbows.
Yeah, that would do a D6. Otherwise, it'd be doing like a D4.
The difference between short bow and longbow is design of the bow, not sizing of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if it's still doing a D6,
Yeah,
it's a
so it's not
longbow.
the size that matters, Jeff.
One Masterwork Longbow of indeterminate size. We will put in the party loot. You guys have party loot? Party loot.
You have a bit,
party,
yeah.
Party loot, party loot. Go into items. just plug in the whole.
Wait, we have a bag of holding?
Yeah, that was from Simney.
We
That was
do.
part of his bribing, and a light crossbow.
Oh, I would have tossed the corpse in there.
Bag of holding type 1. I don't know how much does that hold.
The
Lots.
corpse. Probably.
2 to 4 feet in
One body.
size. Blah blah blah. Fixed weight. See below. Type 1, 15 pounds. Carries 250 pounds. Maybe strip him down.
Well,
Have
that could
Simri
be
strip him down to his
arranged.
skivvies.
Right. Speaking of, actually, you know what? Do you guys have access to notes? Go to the note page.
I think so.
Right. So if you guys just write down party loot, I will later outside of game, pick the items, put them in the loot, and then we can take them.
Skivvies.
Okay. So party loot. These guys, we got a Masterwork Longbow from the Angel Dude. And then from the 2 brothers, they have... Where are we here? Where's your stuff? Combat gear. A potion of cure moderate wounds.
Love it. We need that. That's important. How about a wand? Cure light wounds.
It could be half used.
That's each. So you have 2.
Sick.
Okay.
I mean, each of those is quite...
A regular... Those are like the 3d8 ones or whatever, 2d8 ones.
Yep.
They're worth like 350. Okay. Yeah, 2 potion cure moderate wounds, 2 regular chain shirts. You following all this?
Yep. Oh, somebody taking notes?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
And then I'll turn them into actual items and put the party loot later. 2 masterwork light maces. They each have a regular sling with 10 bullets. They each have a silver holy symbol of Imode. A spell component pouch each. Thieves' tools.
Yeah.
And
unused.
yeah. And 20 gold.
Sick.
Each.
Well, that's the thing. They say it's Lauren and Lacal Alamar 2, CR1, and then they give a single stat block, right? And then when they come down to their combat gear, it's like a potion. And then it's like gear, chain shirt, mat. Well, they wouldn't have like 1 piece of armor and 1 piece of light work. So yeah, I'll double all this. 2 thieves' tools, 40 gold total.
Yep.
And that's it. And like I said, I'll get that in the party sheet. As soon as possible. All right.
So are they like wearing tabards and stuff?
Yeah, they're
Or
wearing
was the only holy...
hang on. I've got an image for you here.
Yeah. Well, I would like to like take them to perhaps be used in the future as disguises. Say we need to infiltrate the church.
Oh, one's looking a little bit holier than the other.
This is what you're looking at. One guy
Not anymore.
One guy wears blue, one guy wears like gold. But there you go. See the big sword that's shining with the sun around the hill.
That's
kind
the
of thing?
holy symbol?
That's the symbol of Amode on his gear. But he has like a necklace, like a holy symbol, silver, pure silver. It's like the 25 gold piece each kind of silver ones or whatever it is. If you look in the gear, there's like holy symbol, wooden, holy symbol, silver, right? They each have a silver holy symbol. They each have a light mace, and they show a nice picture of a nice masterwork light mace there. Spell component pouches for clerics, and their chain shirt. Like they actually drew the character to match the gear for once, which is kind of nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Or they just drew a picture and went, okay, this is what they have on them. Statted up the guys, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll strip them down to the skivvies, take all that gear, put it in the cabinets that we've got on the inside wall. Seems like a pretty...
Unfortunate choice that clerics of Iomade decide to break the law. Is kind of one of the main things.
I'm improving my exact point that you cannot trust her.
The only true law the only true form of law that works is that of hell.
I still think the creepiest thing is the happy humming and singing coming from Niles in the other room.
La, da, 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 da. Yes, and we'll have him during the break give the spiel as to exactly what he does.
Well, do you guys see the wall to Niles' room? You see how it looks like a gate? Looks like the porch. So I think it's one of those like offices where it's a half wall and then there's rungs from like the waist up, like a teller kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And they're iron bars. So this is where you put like weapons and confiscate it. You know what I mean? Like it's a strong room, like an evidence room, right?
Okay.
They got the cop behind the mesh bar, you know, that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I guess this would probably be the place to put their chainmail and cloaks and
chain shirt and gear and So you strip him down. Now there's underarming padding and stuff. He doesn't have to make him naked, you know.
No, just to the skivvies.
Yeah.
You know.
Take his boots just for fun. You know, people in bare feet are really freaked out.
Take one boot.
That's kind of evil.
You can play good cop. Oh man, I really hate to do this, but it'd be like good cop, bad cop. We have your brother in the other room, and he's willing to cut a deal. He's gonna sell you out. Freaking
See, I was
dead.
thinking good cop, boot cop. But
Oh, you don't think we have him? You bring over the other boot. Yeah.
Just bring his head.
Oh. I will sell out my brother. See, he was going to talk, man. Professor Niles' amazing ventriloquist skills.
Puppeteering.
Puppet the baby.
I have the best bluff skill.
All he does to the angel is make those 2 jawline cuts, make it a puppet, and so he goes on the road. Anyway, Simri, you stash this guy. We're all stripping gear, locking it up. Lucas cleaning up the mess out front, and Ram is disposing of the body. Do you tell them you're going to the shrine where the assassin Vine is? Do you actually go there?
yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
And yeah, knowing we have a bag of holding, I would have tossed him in the bag of holding.
Whole
and
place is
brought
burnt to
that.
nothing. Remember?
Yeah, we burned it down.
Yeah. There's no vine. There's no. You're putting a corpse on a bunch of ashes.
Burn
I
it.
mean, there's still stone there. The stone didn't burn, right?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know if you were going. Look, the weeds will get them, or leaving them for the animals. But it's just like it's a burnt out stone structure now. If that was your plan.
I guess that's a good point. Is there like a forest nearby where I can just take him out there and toss him so wild
Yeah,
animals? will
just
probably
random
eat 'em?
spot that only you know.
Sure, yeah.
Are there any pig
Give me-
farmers?
Give me a percentage. Give me a percentage roll. It's a very slim chance, but you never know.
53, right down the
Okay.
middle.
All right. Never mind. I was just going to see if you could find, what Ryan did with Frank's body. Because remember, he let him off in the woods, and we lost Frank from the show.
That's a good point.
Knowledge local 20. Is there any pig farmers in the area? Or just outside our area?
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So you just, without the farmer knowing, kind of visit the barn and here, piggy.
Well, I would require Ram to cut the body into some pieces and then dispose.
That sounds
If
like an
you'd be
all-nighter. Let's make it a date, shall we, Rom? You and Simri in the moonlight, a body. Niles doesn't know what he's missing.
Niles could probably do it in 5 seconds.
Oh,
One
look,
hand tied
Rom.
behind his back.
There's a wood.
Oh, you
there's
want
a
this
wood
thing
pile.
dissected? Snip, 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 snip.
No, I'm going to leave him just out in the woods. I'm
You
not
guys
going to
ever
go through that.
Ever see the Aladdin cartoon? And Genie
Yeah.
actually meets a female genie, and they go on a date. You ever see that episode?
No.
So they go on a date, and he's like,
Forever.
"Oh, look, a gondola," and it appears, and she goes, "Oh, look, dinner," and dinner appears. Like 2 genies on a date, right? So
Yeah.
we got Rom out there with this body. He's like, "Oh, look, a wood pile. Oh, look, an axe." Just what I needed. Because the piles of wood, they cut wood, leave frickin' axe right there. It's what I need here, So he just starts at the wrist and just pulls it over the
Nope.
chopping thing. And nope. Seriously,
Nope.
what do you do with your
I'm
friend?
dragging him out to the woods and tossing him out there.
Okay, so you throw him in a bag, take him to a random spot, dig a hole, or just leave him for the animals.
Leave him for the animals.
Okay. Now, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to hear any bitching when something happens.
Oh, I don't care what happens after this.
I mean, because if Jay, Ryan, Jeff, we left to the shadows, and Matt, the civilians, wandered around and found a drifter out by the Celestial ruins and dragged it all the way back here, these bored people have nothing better to do but wander the woods. They're probably going to find this guy in a couple of days.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
And that's someone else's problem a couple days from now.
No, it
that's
all
fine.
fits into the story.
Yeah.
One of them went mad, attacked us in a rage. We fought back, and he fled into the darkness.
And succumbed naked to his wounds. We have all his gear here.
I don't know what happened after he left. Like we couldn't see because of the obscuring mist. Where did that come from, other not dead cleric?
Somebody rolls up on you guys and questions you about the missing person in the middle of the market. Meanwhile, Niles is selling their gear. 20. I want 20%. You promised 20%.
Organs, not gear.
Organs, kidneys. Anyway.
Giblets.
Well, we could have got ambushed by another wanderer.
How they're coming straight for us.
Better hire more hobgoblin mercenaries. The Baron was right. Start a new rumor mill. Your points jack up. Damn it. Before dawn, Niles and Nico are settling into their examination and lecture. Simri is looking after the place. Lucas tidying up. And Rom's long gone. And just as Luca, it's tired, you guys are about to crash, right? Get a couple hours before dawn. Right? Luca enters. All is dark. Just as the lights go out and you guys hit the hay, someone across the street, flyer, poster, flyer, like just narrowly misses Rom. You know, just like Rom goes one way, turns, goes up a street, and then one block over, you see this person come down, looking around, posting some more flyers, and then, you know,
Damn it, Rom, you could have solved the problem.
I already solved
Disappears in
one
the night.
problem. It's not my job.
That's fair. That's fair.
The next day, and these days are numbered. What day are we on?
Every day is numbered.
is day 13. Day 13.
Is it a Friday?
This looks more like a Thursday.
Friday the 13th.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh yeah, they have like 1, 2, 3. This calendar's messed up. Anyway, day 13. Bright and early. I'm assuming you guys might want to sleep in a bit.
Yep.
Okay. You guys lock up. You know, there's like the locker box. And I mean the one that had the porn in it that's now my home for Snively. It's an actual locker that had weapons and stuff in it. The deputy's weapons, right? Throw all the gear in there. Simri, did you want to return to the Ash House? Are you guys all crashing here?
Yeah, I prefer a proper bed.
Okay.
Pull up a chair because there aren't a lot of beds.
Rom returns in the middle of the night and takes his sheriff pose. I don't know.
Exactly.
And we
Sword and shield right back out on the table.
we delete the Lauren token. No reason. Luca, are you going to the Ash House to crash with Simri? Are you still?
I'm falling asleep on the way to the Ash House. So yes.
Okay. All right. It is the next day. What do you guys want to do? We had a poster flyer desecrator to catch. We had a shit disturber, a kid, flinging poop at our thing to catch. And now we have a murder to pin, a manslaughter charge that we're not going to obviously press charges on ourselves. Completely vindicated, you know. We have like a little kangaroo trial against ourselves with no one watching.
And we have an explanatory creature that we need to learn how to make poisons work against.
Yeah, make sure it's well gagged. How long have we been holding Urkel and Burkle for?
Probably long enough. I mean, we had them clean up
guys
a
want-
shit-covered window. We could probably
Yeah,
release them at this point.
And yeah, and that's exactly what my first order of business would be for the day. Unfortunately, my friends, it seems like it might no longer be safe here for us to hold you in good conscience. And with your recent exemplary work in cleaning the excrement off of the sheriff's office, I feel that you have perhaps redeemed yourself to the point that we no longer need to keep our eyes on you like this.
You're kidding, right?
No,
He's having
sir.
us on.
However, because of the job you did cleaning it, if either of you would be seeking employment in the future, please come by. We will have work for you.
You mean in the custodial field? They look at each other and consider it. Wasn't such bad. 1 day work, 3 square miles here at the jail. Can we have that writing? Some public decoration to the you just post that signpost in town. Hear ye, Urkel and Burkel have served their community. We would like that in writing, please. Not that we can read. We'll just trust you. See something,
and I will do up a writ that says due to their exemplary behavior, and they've been released on their own recognizance with a promise to not.
Yeah, no, that's a good
be hooligans any longer.
Considering. Let's see here. Degrade a townsperson, arrest, perform torture, kill a townsperson, kill a named townsperson, destroy a building, destroy a map. Act of mercy. Release a townsperson. -1 RP per townperson. There you go. Gotta go into the notes.
So we basically covered me killing that person. So hey, it all works out.
Just about.
It all works out. As long as we can keep things...
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
It does make it less bad. But yeah, I think
4. One for imprisoning one.
We don't
need
need any more witnesses, and we're gonna need that cell. I have a feeling we're definitely gonna need that cell.
Business is gonna pick up. Okay. Release of Urkel and Burkel. All right. -2. Your total is now 10 rebellion points, down from 12. Gentlemen?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah. No, I'm not telling you what the cap is or what anything is. It just
nope.
It says I should share your progress so you guys feel like you're yay!
I mean, honestly, if we were really evil, we should want to build it. Oh, wait. You're going to take away... Yeah, it's as they're walking away, I just walk up behind them and slit their throats.
Pay to raise or resurrect a townsperson. -2 +3. Ah!
Play the system. That's evil.
2 steps forward, 1 step back, Nico.
Well, wait. So if we kill them, we get -2, but if we resurrect them, they get +3. I found me a loop.
No, you want to keep this number down.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Yeah, they love me.
We just think these guys are doing a bang-up job.
Never been better. So happy with who we voted in. Well, we didn't vote them in.
So, how do you guys want to spend your day?
Resting.
Yeah.
Learning.
Learning, one feather at a time. Blink, blink, blink. All right, let's go with the battle board. Who is hurt badly? Nico, 10 of 13. I wouldn't say that's a night's rest. That was barely 2 hours sleep.
That's a night and a day and a day and a day and a night and a day and a day.
Okay, so if you guys want to take the whole day off, and we'll just go to the second day, you guys have a full night's rest, right? Give you 2. Yeah. You sleep all day, stay up for 4 hours, and go back to bed at regular time, and get you do an 8 hour. You know what I mean? First thing, and then
you get the full 24.
Yeah, subject 8 will need a full night's rest.
How much hit points am I looking at here, Rom?
Whoa, working on it.
Yeah, wasn't it your level plus con bonus or something like that?
Yeah, but it's not a lot.
No, that's why I'm gonna do
times con
next little while.
If someone can actually provide heal checks and provide long-term care, so without that, it's 1 hit point per level for a full 8 hours, or 2 per level for each full day.
And I can't perform heal checks on myself, correct?
Correct.
You're, what are we, first or second level?
Second.
Okay.
Can the professor do that?
Can you do heal checks, Professor?
He's busy.
What am I talking about my heal skill? Heal. No, that's the opposite way that I normally go.
He just said long-term care. It means you're hovering over the bed all day.
Giving long-term care counts as light activity for the healer.
Okay. So you go between testing the subject
tend to as many
stuff.
as 6 patients at a time.
Plucking in this room. He's doing something else that may or may not rhyme with plucking in the other one.
So 2 a level, second level, it's 4 points per day, right? So you get back 4 on. And Nico's get back some more.
Yeah, or if we do get the long-term care, then it'd be 2 hit points per level for 8 hours or 4 for each day.
Oh, okay. So that would be 8. So that'd be Rom down to wonderful 0, like you're fully healed.
I can hover around.
That would bring Nico down to 2 wounds. That would bring, let's see, temporary subdual. So
Because also while doing my learning, I'm also doing long-term care already.
Simri only had a bop on the head. Lakar recovers. He only has 4 hit points down because a lot of that was temporary damage. And Cronin's fine. So yeah. So now we're looking at Nico with 2 hit point loss. And Lakal with 4 hit point loss. And I'm assuming we're bringing Wolo within an inch of his life and then letting him rest. And then something like that.
Subject
Kind of a roller coaster ride.
I think you're going to want Luca with you. For this,
No, and the name is Subject 8. No, you don't. No. That old moniker they use is no longer relevant.
Also, there are actually literal rules for torture under the heal skill.
Of course there are.
These are like new. Like I've not seen these before.
They have torture in the chart, and it's +1 RP for every person you torture. I already gave you +1 for mentally torturing that poor bard.
This is an outsider. It's not a person.
Bang!
I was honestly thinking the exact same thing, man. I was going to say it. I was like, well, it's a good thing that the angel, cherubim, whatever, Karibu guy is not a person.
No, I said townsperson. I'm talking about Lakal. If you guys do something to Lakal.
Oh, we're not going to torture him.
No.
Yeah.
He's got to buy into the story of his buddy going crazy, possessed by some wild winged creature.
Maybe
How
I should
can I
let
put
you know
this?
what my long-term goal is here. Is that Niles is trying to find out how to make poisons work on positive extraplanar creatures.
Well, this thing actually has poison resistances,
Yeah, he knows this.
but not immunity.
Yeah, so this is a very good starting ground. Maybe you know what? You work your way up there, you could be subject 1.
You guys come back in the
today, you're
morning and
subject
all the plants in the room are dead. Flies are on the floor. He's wearing a gas mask, but the angel looks a little sick.
There's a
This is
grocery
potent
list
stuff.
on the door
That's some
that
potent
Niles
stuff you need
demands
to
is
this thing.
fulfilled.
Urkel and Burkle are free. You know what? They'll be back. I'm just gonna leave them in a corner. you never know. Let's
They
put 'em
can't
on the
operate
map.
now.
Just to know their names. So it's the next day, and you guys rest. And now it's the day after that. Bright and early on the second day, while you guys are resting, you have a visitor.
Okay.
Well, imagine we have breakfast together, like every day. Niles cooks amazing eggs.
It's not. What's that sauce? just what?
yeah.
Is
No,
that
no.
salt? No, it's ground angel feet.
Niles is amazing when it comes to spicing stuff up. Amazing. The best.
These are like pulling feathers out of your breakfast.
A little extra planier,
Yeah, just a little.
Salt Bay.
Yeah, just a little. He's grinding.
Damn, does it have that kick, guys? Damn,
Angel
does it have that
toenail.
kick?
Anyway, stayed up late, slept in late, and then it's like late in the second day, and the the female head cleric of Amode comes to your door
Wasn't
With
me,
a-
I swear. I haven't touched.
with a congregation of followers
Oh, okay.
and demands to see her sons, has learned that they are here somehow. Doesn't
This
say,
is,
do you have them?
You're
Have you
speaking
seen
in plural
them?
words. I do not understand.
She's
We
confused.
imprisoned one of your sons, the other one off mad.
Okay. Let me see the one you got.
Certainly, you may come in, but your entourage can stay outside.
Don't go. That ain't right. Blah, blah, blah. No. You're all witnesses. If something happens to me, the whole town would lay this place to siege, my brethren. It's fine. Anyway, you guys bring this badass, holy, high-level cleric in here, right? You open the door and you show her the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She goes into mom mode the second she sees the sun.
Oh, my little boy.
Exactly. Oh, Crumbles goes to the bar. Oh, are you okay? My child is so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Where's your brother? I don't know, mommy. 26-year-old dude. I don't know, mom. It all happened so fast.
I will be in front of the door to the gatehouse, like standing right in front of the entourage, just standing there, glaring.
Okay. So about that body we brought you the other day is like Jay and Mike and all.
Yeah,
How's
we
the
figured out
investigation going?
I think I'm going to be sick.
it was one of the plants out there, some assassin vine. We took care of it.
Prove it.
But we have samples in the back.
Get them.
Okay.
We have the whole day off, so like entertain us.
And I will be apologizing to this cleric. I'm terribly sorry that we had to restrain your son. The other one ran off into the darkness in the middle of the night. He went to the east. Perhaps he's still out there. I'm surprised he has not come to you yet. It's been quite some time.
He asked you exactly what happened.
And I recount. There was an odd scratching sound at the front door in the middle of the night. We answered the door only to see... And I indicate towards the guy in the cell, trying to pick the lock. Very uncharacteristic for a cleric of Imode. So immediately we knew something must be wrong. There was a scuffle, and in the midst of the scuffle, once rendering, what's his name? Lekal unconscious,
Yeah.
we noticed some strange winged beast that was perhaps controlling them. It was very strange.
Raining arrows down on your son. Okay.
There was an obscuring mist. It was rather difficult to make out all the details.
Matt's going off script here, guys.
Are
you backing him?
Bluff. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Bluff.
Well,
Bluff is bluff.
He said something factually that totally unravels your story. So we opened the door and I saw him. None of this. We didn't see anybody in the dark in the mist, and an accident happened. It was like open the door.
No, because we're not going with an accident. I don't know how he died. We saw him run away to the east.
Okay, no, fine, all good.
You saw a shadow, which we later identified as.
And just for shits and giggles, I will throw this into the dice tower for you, Mr. GM.
Okay. Now, as long as you stick to the facts, we heard screeching. There was a skull. Like, you don't need to bluff, unless you just try to. I'll hold your bluff as see if she suspects that you're withholding truth, or you know what I mean. But you stick to the facts, and Professor Niles.
And of course, I will be doing this diplomatically.
Oh yeah. Okay. So she hears you guys out, wants to see her son, goes and sees her son. Has does the big cry reunion through the bars,
But
kneels down. Immediately kneels down with him and says, pray with
casting.
me.
No.
Pray with me.
No casting. No casting.
Mode. It's not cast a spell. Spellcraft.
May we please have your holy symbols?
Hell no.
Yeah,
And
dude.
don't
Seriously. There are lines, Professor.
The reason she pulled that witnesses out front also protects you guys from her doing shit. If you think about it, right? And if you really don't trust her, you can stand there and watch, and there's no they just because it literally says she will bring them if they're captured, right? If she finds them killed, she demands their bodies. If she finds them captured, she demands their release. And if you guys don't release them, she shows up every day, brings them food, and kneels and prays with them. Mode, like keeping the whole, we're suffering for you, Mode, but they maintain the law. You guys are the law. Yep. So she doesn't try to break them out. She visits them every day, and they pray together.
I don't think we're going to hold them, to be honest, because technically, our story is they must have been under the control of this strange winged extraplanar creature. There's clerics wouldn't try to pick a lock. Come on, they're not that stupid.
Okay, yeah. All right. Anyway, she asked Mum, Mum asked her, "Is this true?" Yes. Why did you try to break in the middle of the night? We didn't believe in the trial. We thought the trial was a farce. We thought the penalty was too steep, and we were trying to free Urkel and Burkle.
Oh, Urkel and Burkle, we freed them 2 days ago. They'd spent their time. They did their community service.
Rehabilitation.
And there's more. And she whispers something in her ear. And she stiffens, but steels herself. Stands up, imperiously turns towards you guys, and demands her son's release.
If you can promise to us that this will not happen again, I am not object to releasing you. He did not harm any of us, though he may have tried.
Nico, you're far too forgiving for this insult on the authority that is here. Releasing them without probation.
Professor, clearly no cleric in their right mind would try to pick a door.
I agree, but if this offense happened on Egogarian, I doubt they would be getting away with such just a tongue lashing in a short amount of time.
Simri, her knuckles are whitening, she's gripping her nails, bleeding her palms, and her eyes are welling up with tears. Can I have sense motive, guys?
Three.
Going on.
9.
16.
Simri, during the battle, when you got there, you saw, Lakal went down at his feet. He saw his brother go down. He's not sure what happened to him, because remember, what are you doing, you monster? And we said he wasn't sure if he was killed outright, but I did see my brother get attacked and go down. And then I fought myself off defensively. There's a strange thing. I didn't even know what the hell it was. And then I got knocked up and woke up here. Okay, so he tells her he didn't run off in the bush. They dropped him. And she's fearing the worst, that my son is either being held captive somewhere else or is dead. So she grits her teeth and bears your story, but listens through your blah, 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 right? But demands the release of her son.
So, in terms
we
of
can have your word that this will not be coming to happen again. If we find one of your followers at our doorstep in the middle of the night, I can promise we will not be so lenient as to put him in the cell.
How do we think that Queen Abigail II would deal with this example that we're all quandering over here?
We would hold you responsible for the fate of this town and its folk. My church is open to any townsfolk, and what they do when they're not inside my church, spreading the good word, is on them. You cannot blame me for a cockatrice. You cannot blame me for anyone but my son's, perhaps grown-ass men, actions. If you try to blame people of crimes just because they attend my church, I don't believe the town or Imode would stand for that.
I don't believe anyone had brought up your organization, ma'am.
He said followers.
Talk about ego. Oh my god. I see why you're in this position now.
I have nothing more to say to you. We live in the Archbaron's land, and apparently you are the law.
We
Now
live
free
in
my
Queen's
son.
land.
Free my son.
You're right. We are the law. And despite what we continuously try to do to protect the citizens, to bring order to this land, the citizens and your followers continue to go against our very reasonable requests. We ask that no one get together outside past a certain time. They still proceed to do it. We try and bring a little, peace the citizens, we try and talk to them, we get things thrown in our face. We follow the basic rules of law and judgment. We gave community service instead of cutting off fingers. And yet we are still constantly faced with this repulsive and egotistic shaming and blaming from organizations like yourself. Now, we were holding your son under the belief that he was being hypnotized and or controlled by some weird-ass creature. And you have just admitted that he came here and did this on his own. So if Urkel and Burkle, having very fairly given community service for their horrible actions, I do believe that your son also needs to serve some time here.
Well, if I could quote the law books, I believe attacking a government structure is considered high treason and should be actually kicked off into the higher court of law, which would actually put it out of our hands and send them to the capital. Perhaps we should send your one son to Egoarian to have his justice properly meted out there. Would this make us better? Then we wouldn't have our hands involved in it.
I know the law. You would have to speak to the Archbaron. As for you, young lady, I bet your aunt is so proud. And she stomps out. Because it doesn't look like you're going to free him today. So stomp, stompy, stomp.
Wow,
And she leaves.
Simmery. Oof. That was maybe a little further than I would take it, but I like your style.
He was on point.
I'm sick and tired of
absolutely
disrespect.
true. She spoke no word of lie.
No, very well pointed out, Simmer. The Queen would be proud to hear that.
Round of patting ourselves on the back.
Like, do we have like a poster
we're
of this
just golf
queen?
clapping.
Or do you have like one of like her
Simmer.
portraits up in
Yes.
your
Oh
room?
yeah, there's several like action figures in Niles' room. Like he is such.
You guys
yeah.
remember Milan and the governor guy had like a picture, like an oil painting sketch of him shaking the emperor's hand, and the emperor didn't look into it, and he's doing the geek, like he's pointing at the guy whose hand's shaking. Like that's Niles got that, like the
Oh yeah.
picture, an oil painting with her like dismissing him, and he's like on a knee in front of the looking up at the painter like, look where I am, like big fan, right? Big fan.
Biggest ever.
So then you guys go back to resting to earn the hit points that I've already doled out, and we're getting into this next day.
Yep. That's the dissection song, I think.
Yeah. And Niles knocks when he enters his own room.
Oh no, that's evil.
Everyone's having a happy day, patting herself on the back, told the bitch off, all this stuff. Rizlargo summons you guys to the Ash House office again. So this is 2 days after those guys tried to break in, and we've had our 24-hour, like the 2 day of rest, you get your hit points back. Rizlargo summons you guys to the Ash House office. Yes?
Respond.
We go?
Of course. He's our
Of
Okay.
course.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys wanted to leave someone back to guard Lughead, or
Oh.
just trust in.
That's not a terrible idea.
Niles will stay behind if we need. a
That's true.
volunteer.
He's still dissecting.
Subject 8. You're almost Subject 7. Just hold on that much longer.
Is he still alive or
Oh
has
yeah,
he
very
killed
much
him by
alive.
now? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I will not cross
It,
that threshold.
I guess. I don't know. Does it have a gender? Did we check?
Oh
Pop
my
the
God.
diaper open?
Didn't never bothered that. Never bothered that. To be honest, was my least interested organ.
I'm an explanular being. Not only do I not have a winky, I don't
Oh,
have
it's
a soul.
Kendall.
It's Kendall. It's a Kendall.
Yeah.
You know how we exist? Real babies cry and poof. Prayers happen and poof. I don't know. Anyway, an obscuring mist covers the bits. A convenient. I don't know how much anime you've seen when they go to hot tub scenes. It literally had an android.
There's
chick going,
always something.
Don't worry, master. A convenient obscuring mist will conceal me if I come over to your side of the wall in the hot tub. And I just fucking lost it, laughing my ass off because she literally calls attention to, Anyway.
To the censoring?
trapped in. It was trapped in an alternate world with my smartphone.
It's good. That's actually a very good series. I've
It's actually
enjoyed
a
it
good
so
one.
far.
God accidentally kills him and apologizes and sets him up with massive powers in the next world, next life. Can't send you back home, but
The world build for that series is really good.
it is. And he asks for his smartphone to work, and he can call God. And he uses all his magic through his smartphone, like tactical stuff. It's very cool. Anyway, once you guys are all present, Rizlargo explains in a shrill voice.
The Archbaron is concerned. Every day, more of Longacre citizens turn to the rebel cause. Not because they are afraid, but because they haven't been given enough reason to fear. To that end, Lord Fex wants you to make an example of someone. Take a known rebel, drag him into the town square, pronounce his crimes, and publicly execute him. 66 style, bitches. The Archbaron's men will erect a scaffold or any other simple structure that you would require. Do this and show the people the price of treason. And we will see you all next time.